What's going on, guys? Welcome back to today's video. You'll be seeing me conduct an oil change on the KTM 250. If you missed the last video where I'd done a coolant change, look on the card above and that will direct you to that video. Tools you're going to need for this job: I use a T30 T-handle screwdriver, the fresh oil, an Allen key if you've got a bash plate, a new copper washer, some gloves, a 12mm spanner, a torque wrench, some blue roll and an oil drain bolt. If you need any tools listed, okay, head down to the description box and you'll find them there. If you're enjoying the content, please make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, okay, so more KTM and soon a Yamaha WR250 content will follow. For any engine oil change, make sure you warm the bike up. Normally one heat cycle, so roughly 60 seconds or so. Remember, on a 2-stroke, don't let it tick over like a normal 4-stroke, so I've just took around the grass. So outside the front of the house just to get it warmed up. From here, you want to level the bike off as best as possible, and you want to get yourself a draining pot, which you're going to place underneath the bike. Okay, and I've got this 5 litre can I use here. This is what I use every bike for oil changes. Just going to place that underneath to catch any oil. Always make sure you've got any blue roll, just to mop up any overspill. Okay, so the bike's warmed up. We've got to level it off best as possible. We've got a oil drain catcher underneath, and I've got a 13mm spanner here. I'm going to come down to the bolt located just there. Okay, and we're going to undo that. There we go, broken the seal. Okay, so bearing in mind the oil might be hot, if you've got gloves, make sure you put them on. Okay, and there we go. Just let it drain out. As you can see there, all right, got some metal shavings from the engine. All right, we're just going to check that out. Just feel for the grittiness. Make sure you give the drain plug a good clean off, get any of the old oil off there. Make sure you have a fresh copper washer to place back on when you put it back on the bike. Okay, so this is the bolts box I've got. All right, it's just got all the spare parts you might need. So as I'm going through in the bike, if there's any bolts that's rounded off or too rusty for my liking, I'm just going to find its replacement, make sure I replace it. As you can see here, we've got the spare copper washers. All right, there's 2 different sizes, or 3 different sizes actually. You're going to get your drain plug and then see which one fits the drain plug. Okay, so as you can see, I've gone for the largest one, and that's the perfect size. Any of the spare copper washers, place them back in your box so you can use them for next time. Clean off any excess oil. From there, get your drain bolt with the fresh washer. Do it back up, hand tight. For now, I'm just going to snug it with the 13mm socket. And afterwards, I'm going to get the torque wrench with the correct torque settings from the Haynes manual, and I'll torque that to the right settings. Always make sure you put the lids correctly back on. You don't want this leaking whilst you're stowing it. Okay, so recommended from KTM, the service manual, we've got the 15W50 weight, top speed 40 by Motorex. This we'll be using 0.8 litres, and this is a 1 litre pot. We're going to remove the filler cap here. Give that area a nice clean because it is dirty, as you can tell. Give it a good clean up. Okay, so that's a good clean. All right, from now, I'm just going to place my filter in. Get the kickstand out of the way. And I'll place in 0.8 litres. Okay, so you're going to pour a bit, level it off, see where we're at. So we're at 0.7. We need to get down to 0.2. Okay, so that's 0.8 of a litre of the fresh oil put in.
and then just replace the oil filter cap back on.
Okay guys, if you like that video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more KTM and Yamaha content. The next video you'll see will be an air filter change. Stay tuned and I'll see you next time.